Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today, I do have a new Ninjon unboxing for you all. Do have the Kingdom Hearts 3 version of ROXAS here, number 1572. And I will admit, my first Kingdom Hearts game that I ever played was Days for the DS. So actually, ROXAS is one of my favorite characters. I don't like Sora very much, as weird as it sounds. I prefer ROXAS by a huge margin, so I love having little ROXAS figures. I do have a ROXAS PlayArts Kai or two. If you guys would ever be interested in seeing some PlayArts Kai unboxings on the channel, let me know. Any comments down below. Have some older Final Fantasy ones, some Kingdom Hearts ones, so let me know down below. But super excited to get on into this cutie here. Look at him. He is adorable. Does come with the Keyblades, Oathkeeper, and Oblivion. And I will admit, I looked them up before we got started just to double check the names. So yes, Oathkeeper and Oblivion here. And of course, the super cute ROXAS. So I want to see what he looks like out of the box. I hope you all do as well. So let's just go ahead and get on into it here by swapping views. I feel like it's the first time we've had a proper Trove video in a while. Not just, gameplay, not just Pokemon unboxings, which are fun. But an actual, unboxing of a thing here. Super cute ROXAS. Like I said, Kingdom Hearts 3 version number 1572. Over here it says ROXAS, Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, song, but Kingdom Hearts 3. And there, he does have the hood down. Oathkeeper and Oblivion. It does have, looks like, hey, he does have a slight smile here. I was like, all the other pictures are just showing a neutral face. So, cute. So, slight smile and neutral. So, I'm assuming just the one other faceplate. It looks like a couple of keyblades and perhaps some extra hand joints. So, let's go ahead. Going to open him on up for the bottom just because I'd like pretending that they're near mint and box. So, if I don't see the cut seal, mentally it disappears. I mean, I know it's open, obviously, but for me, I prefer to just open from the bottom just because. Let me get Tiniest Knife here. And I did pick this up at Anime Fix, actually, a little while ago. Now, the day that you guys are seeing this video, actually should be picking up, I think, a few more Nendoroids, so might have some new Nendoroid unboxings coming to the channel. This one's, though, pretty new. This one is still pretty new. But I'll go ahead and I'm not going to put their logo on screen because I know I'll forget to edit it in. But we'll go ahead and link their website in the description down below. So yeah, so we do have the hood. The hood, I guess, counts as a different piece, so that's cool. What is that? Are these legs? Ah, yes, for him to do... Yeah, okay, so he does have the extra legs. I've never seen extra leg joints. Like a full... We've seen different feet. We've seen from the knee down on actually that Quidditch Draco we checked out not too long ago. But I haven't seen something like that before. So we do have a couple different hands, of course, to be able to hold the Keyblades. Like I said, there should be one extra faceplate, so that's cool. A little instruction guide gave us a little sneak peek at what we'll be finding here. And that's cool. So inside the hood, so ROXAS' extra faceplate is just stored inside the hood. Nothing crazy going in with that inner sleeve, just solid silver. Let me go ahead and move that behind us. All right, is there any tape that cuts? I don't believe so. I don't think the Nendoroid tops have tape. Alright, so that was a correct assumption. No need to cut any tape there. This is the stand, if I were to put him on display. Although I think, just based on looking at him, he should be able to stand up by himself, or I'll take pictures for the Collectibles Instagram, and for any business here. Alright, let's take him out. I love his wily hair. I love his perma-neutral state. It feels weird to have the little smiling one, actually, to be honest. I mean, I want ROXAS to be happy, but, I'm used to ROXAS just being... all the time. So let's go ahead and get this plastic off of him. Probably gonna pull the hairpiece off. That came off pretty easily. Yep, got that top piece. This is interesting there for the neck. That looks interesting. That is an interesting looking piece. Huh. That is definitely different here. Why are you like that? That is interesting. Funnily enough, oh, wait. Wait, no, he should still be able to take the headpiece off. Definitely want to be careful with that. These look like they'd be easily breakable. Can you take it out? Okay, so, interestingly enough, it's actually straight up just a different head. Not actually a different faceplate. You cannot, unless I am just not doing something right here. This looks like a seal. That doesn't look like it should pop out. Oh yeah, and that just slides out. So okay, so we don't even have an extra faceplate. It's just built into the head here. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Alright, let's take stuff off the waist here. Okay. I see. So that pops off too. So then you can put apply directly to the neck joint. Apply directly to the neck joint. What were those commercials from back when I was, I want to say, very small. It's not it wasn't a Gold Bond commercial. It was something else, but it was just applied directly to the forehead. Now that was like it. Does anyone remember what that commercial was? Now it's stuck. I just keep hearing that one lady's voice. All right, I gotta take off these Mickey Mouse looking shoes. There are a lot of pieces here that I'm having a little bit of trouble distinguishing what is what underneath the plastic. I don't want to break anything. This looks like it just pops off. If you pull backwards, all right. So I'm going to lift up the arms. That should help. So if you just pull backwards, it does pop off. All right, so it does have right there. I know it's hard to see because it's black on black. That does apply to his butt. Apply directly to the butt cheek. What? This is in Final Fantasy IX gameplay. I don't know why the butt cheeks are so HD. Garnet's butt. The soldiers of Alexandros. It is a very interesting gameplay. I'm really enjoying it though. Those episodes, of course, going up every Sunday as possible. I know I had a few weeks off there because my voice was shot, but should be back on a normal schedule. So look at that. There's ball joints for the legs. All right, so put that back on. Like I said, I don't think I've ever seen like an actual swappable waist down leg bits. I know we took off Miku's legs for racing Miku to put her in the car, but like actual, in terms of actual different legs, that's interesting. All right, so we put this back on. I think I put them on correctly. I think. This one is the butt. We have defined butt cheek. Alright, good to know. Good to know. At least we know. Alrighty. So let's put this back together. Let's put ROXAS' feet back on. See what he looks like without all of that extra plastic to prevent scratching. That is what it's there for. The paint doesn't rub off on different pieces. Again, I'm going to lift the arms. Lifting the arms actually made this a lot easier. So the other pieces of the coat. Speaking of Organization 13, timely here, I was watching a video this morning. ProZD names all members of the Organization 13, and I just found it funny. I was like, how did he just come up with this as a video topic? But it was funny. I liked it. I liked it. He's just like, oh goodness, what are all these nerds' names? And I was like, you know. So that's just funny. I was just watching that earlier. Okay, that's cool. So this hooks these pieces here on the half fake hood. Go up here. Snaps in there. So this is definitely an interesting body piece here. Decent amount of stuff going on. I like that. So this does open. It's not attached here, I'm assuming, so that way when he's squatting with the keyblades out, it does widen up, so that is cool. That is cool. This is, like I said, interesting here, whatever this extra neck joint is. But we can't switch out his faceplate. I mean, you could put someone else's face in there. You could. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Not like it's bad or anything, but that's, you know. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Alright, why are you looking odd here, ROXAS? ROXAS, your head's looking a little weird. Gotta get you back in there. Alright. And put your hairpiece back on. So much hair. So much hair. Alright, now we have assembled ROXAS. Alright, there we go. Ah, I forgot something. Something is amiss here. Or is his head just not down enough? His head just wasn't down enough. I was like, something's missing out of the neck. It was me properly putting his head back into place is what was missing from the neck. But super cute. Love him. Looks great. Like I said, like how this opens and closes a little bit for your particular style you wish to have him in. All right, so now let's go ahead and put the hooded. That's cool. That just kind of popped off as I squeezed his chest. Let's put hooded ROXAS on. We need to take that off anyways because we do have the hood down. Now this is a little nerve-wracking because I feel like I don't want to push his head in too fast and it bends and then this hits his shoulder and snaps off. I'm going to try and do this one a little bit slowly. Ease it in there. I don't want to push too hard. Like I said, I want to push and then it pops off that way. Slight smile. Cute. Cute. I wish we could have neutral ROXAS under the hood, but we do have a lot of interesting accessories here. So let's... We got a D-Pants ROXAS once again. Come on, ROXAS. All right, here we go. So, let's do the spread out legs. So we can see the small define of a butt there, so you know which side's the front, which side's the back. And this is interesting. I want to look at the box. Look at the way his feet are like that. That is a little odd. Oh, you know what it is? Actually, no, I don't need to look at the box. I was like, is there supposed to be extra feet? No. Just has placeholders for the joints. I wonder why they have that in there. I wonder if it's like to prevent dust. That is neat. Okay. I was like, hold up. That don't look right. Oh, I can imagine how cute this would look with the keyblades. Oh, we gotta switch the hands. We gotta give ROXAS, we gotta give my boy some keyblade hands. I'm really digging this Nendoroid. I mean, I knew I'd love it anyways. Like I said, with just like any figure I open here on the Trove, it's like, you know, I'm already gonna give it a good review because if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have bought it in the first place. But just in terms of the finer details. And I'll take off a little bit. I wish we could put the neutral the face under the hood. So ROXAS right now looking at a 9 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. Really not a big deal. Still love him. He's cute. That's basically all I need to be happy. He's cute. The paint job's good. Nothing broke. 10 out of 10. It's like where it starts. Alright, we got my boy some Keyblade hands. Which side should Oathbreaker be on? Which side should Oblivion be on? Alright, he has Oathbreaker on his left. Our right, his left. Now here, let's start taking a look at the Keyblades. Cute, cute, cute. I like how there's even a slight gradient here. Which is impressive for being such a small piece. Wouldn't have expected that. Oblivion looks cool. Cool, cool. I also have the Sora and I think I have the Riku Nendoroid. So if you guys want to see more Kingdom Hearts and Nendoroids, let me know. Like I said, you want to see some Play Arts Kai unboxings here, let me know as well. ROXAS is dual wielding. Yeah, let me actually... take his hand off while I put the blade in. I feel like I'm struggling a bit here with this Keyblade. Let me check our instruction book. If it gives me any pointers for which hand. Yeah, it's supposed to be the grabby hands, just like I thought. Ah, it's shrink resistant. That's why the plug is there. So it's not for dust, it's shrink resistant. Interesting, and this little extra chunk here is actually an extender for his arm. So that way he can reach out a bit more. Interesting, I have not seen something like that before. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well first let me figure out how to actually get you in the hand. Always a little nervous when parts move, so I'm just going to take him out of the arm joint. You don't seem like you want to grab this keyblade, ROXAS. There we go. It just took a little bit of force, which, you know, as always, I don't like applying too much force. So, better for it to be like, Allie, you move too slow than for me to break something. Look, he's so cute. Oh my goodness. I love you, ROXAS. Alright, so let's get keybladed up. Let's get keybladed up in this joint. I swear I took out the other hand. Yep, it's on his body. That would make sense. That would make sense. Where is his hand? Attached. This one went on a lot easier. Alright, cool. Cool, cool. And like I said, you could switch the joint out here. It looks like it's the same joint, to be honest. So I'm curious as to why that extra piece is included. Cute. Oh, look at him. I really wish we could have the neutral under the not shade. Hood. Forgetting words out here. Look at him. Super cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, this is really neat that this does open up, that it's not just one piece, it's attached in the back. I thought it was weird at first, but it makes complete sense for why it's like that. And, alrighty, so we got keyblades out. Alright, keyblade was out. Now, I would like to have ROXAS a bit back to normal, see what he looks like with just Oblivion. Let me put this back to normal. That means we gotta remove the leg piece here. Put his regular legs back on. Tighten up his coat. We gotta put his feet. We gotta give him back his feet. Alright, so back to standard ROXAS. Not yet quite back to standard ROXAS. Alright, now this should do it here. Like I said, you press on his chest, it pops up his hood. So don't want to grab there necessarily. So what is the best place to grab? Torso? Like his stomach area? This is what little ROXAS looks like. Alright, and what a cutie he is. So, let me put our hands back in the proper spots. That way I don't lose track of where anything is. Took a look at these extra hands. Had him grab a keyblade. Had him do some splits. We put our shrink-resistant tabs back into his legs. That is neat. Especially here living in Florida, this is probably a good idea to have that in, just in case it gets warm. At first I was like, those aren't feet, what are those? What are those? Shrink-resistant tabs. Alright, so here he is. Very happy with this ROXAS. I think he's absolutely adorable. And I like that you can get pretty dynamic with him. Put him on display. So that is really neat. So like I said, gonna give ROXAS here a 9 out of 10. I wish we could have the neutral face under the hood. I like that he's smiling, but it's just, if it still feels weird to look at ROXAS smiling. I know that sounds so rude, but it just looks a little odd to see him smiling. Although I am happy that we do have that alternate face. Just wish that it was like the typical alternate faceplate with other Nendoroids. Overall, though, very happy with him. Nice paint job. Love the sculpt. We got all of the points in his hair. And he is absolutely adorable. Now, I am noticing he looks extra yellow on camera, but he does look like regular ROXAS' hair is supposed to look like. Just not sure why it's so saturated. when I'm looking in the monitor. It looks a little bit odd, but in person he does have that golden tint, whereas it looks more canary yellow on camera at the moment. Not sure why about that. Maybe it's messing with some colors in the playmat, throwing off the balance, but it does have the proper coloration for ROXAS' hair as well. Just something I wanted to mention in case you guys are looking and be like, Allie, that doesn't look like ROXAS. It does. It does. Very, very cute. So I think that does it here for my little unboxing and review. I really enjoyed this ROXAS. Like I said, I've already said my complaints, my one complaint that I have a few times. Wish that the faceplate was actually interchangeable. Also, as I mentioned, be careful putting on the head here. I feel like these drawstrings would be very easy to snap. So like I said, take it easy, go slow. You could just put them on, but I would be extra careful with that. So that's a little nerve-wracking there. Nice that there's those extra accessories. Love the keyblades. Also, be careful putting the keyblade in the hand. I went slow with it just because, especially on Oathkeeper there. All right, Oathkeeper or Oathbreaker? I just looked it up. Anyway, Oathkeeper in Oblivion. Yeah, Oathkeeper. You don't want that to actually slip, and then, I mean, on both keyblades, you don't want that to pop off because that doesn't look like you could repair that without it being noticeable. I mean, super glue is super glue, but rather not have it come to that point in the first place. But I absolutely adore this little cutie. Adore this little cutie. Not sure if there's any other Kingdom Hearts and Nendoroids in the works, but as soon as I saw this one, I was like, oh my goodness, I need it for my collection. Love him. Love ROXAS, my preferred protagonist for Kingdom Hearts. But with that, I think that, like I said, does it here for my unboxing and review. Definitely recommend ROXAS if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan. If you like ROXAS, definitely recommend you pick them up if you're interested. Like I said, I got mine at Anime Fix, link in the description down below if you'd like to check out their website. Of course, local anime shop here in St. Petersburg, Florida, but also now Bobby the owner, I believe, does have a shop in the Mall of America. So not even in Florida. If you guys are in Minnesota, right? That's where Mall of America is, I think. Information on locations should be on their website, so go ahead and check that out down below. But yes, that does it here for me in this unboxing episode. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you all did as well. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Comments for me, leave those down below. Do you think he's cute? Do you not think he's cute? Let me know your thoughts. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, I'd love to have you join me here. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, also before I get on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much, you all, for your above and beyond support. I really, truly do appreciate it. Special shout out to our newest treasure hunter, Sebastian. So, merci beaucoup, Sebastian, for becoming a patron. Really do appreciate it. And back to our regular shout outs, we do have 8 Gemstone miners. Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, Jack Perez, Keith Mita, Mako Rees, Stephen Olivo, and Stephen Bly. We also do have 1 Crystal Collector, TJ Christensen. Thank you so much again to all of my patrons, whether you're on a tier in which your name is at the end of every video or not. Really, truly appreciate your guys' above and beyond support. So thank you, thank you, thank you. But with that does wrap things on off for me here today. Expecting a new episode of Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion on Thursday. Sunday, we'll be having Alley Chats and hoping to get another gameplay episode of Final Fantasy IX for you all as well. So, busy week coming up here. Lots of content for you all to enjoy. But with that does it here for this one. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all will join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. Bye!